The corpus used to count their
Today's stop, Saryn Prime. We got effectivity on energy orbs, stacks of corrosion, secondary crit chance, more stacks corrosion, and casting speed. We're into da build. Now, this build is more so to be used with specifically the Ocucor, but since I'm going alphabetically, I can't really do that. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. Just to keep the trend consistent. My still build. Pretty cheeks, but hey, you know, at least have over 100% crit damage, or status chance, not crit damage. This is my Calyx Prime build. I actually put on at least 4 to 5 here. Halfway decent build, not build, this thing's ass. That Riven, there we go, holy. And then you got my Zaw backing stabby. Put on Exodia Contagion here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Over to my Feastus. Standard as per usual. Over here to Bazarine. Apparently somehow I passed manual, even though I see him. Mink. Sash chance after I kill things with my an arm on strike. And then, let's see. They had defense last time, so we're going on a trip to Setna because you would farm Caladithane.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
Okay. Down target. Some energy kicking. Typically I don't use spores only for the long run for this build, but since I'm not using what this build is usually used for. But what makes this build also pretty good without even having overgrowth is the simple fact that I have greater spite, which allows me just pop molt, and then, you know, instantly fill up backup shields.
Support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
I was so talkative today because I woke up not too long ago. Obviously, to try to stay consistent with doing these 30-minute episodes here. instead I have a sort of like a something to like the Sobek has, but in the sense of using the oh man, I can barely even think right now. The slugs would shatter on impact. Or Perchance, so kind of like the Patricia, the heavy sword. It would glass enemies, and then those enemies would shatter to more glass, which would then glass even more enemies. Kind of like the Sobek stuff, in a sense, but this thing is already pretty fuck out my god, man, pretty fucking cool. Oh god, oh shit. Yeah, Prox and Prox, very useful. Yeah, I don't even know what I need to go clearing the house here. There we go. Even without needing an Ocucor or any kind of chain weapon, honestly. Or any weapon, any secondary that has.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Oh, 45. Also, it makes her a really good weapon. Reducing pretty decent damage without having any real good build on these. Of course, over this kind of a moot point at the moment with how slow my AK likes fire. I'd be doing even more type switching, but I don't. No, just for some funsies, where's my... Okay, I can't find it. Fuck that again. Fuck, where is it? Leave me alone! No! I can't find my on-call crew. It's not in the same place. Or at least, it probably is, I just can't seem to find it. Okay. Outside of my rolling guard, but I have to wait 8 seconds to get rolling guard back. pop down with my specters, since I think I have all of them assigned. Or, you know what? So divvies up the attention as well, so I'm immediately going towards me. Fortunately, I don't think it doesn't give you over the real protectors electrical. Splitting up the attention is pretty good. Oh. See, look how good having just one of them. Something to just divert the attention. Oh, shit. Brief respite is such a good aura. Because I think I'm using the mod that limits how much shield I can have, but it gives me exactly 1.33 seconds of invulnerability every time my shield's break. So pretty much every time my shield's break, I pop my Reaper Spike, gets up to full, give me a full 1.3 seconds again. 1.3 seconds is a long time when it comes to just stuff. Plus, I did. It's only the reason I use any Zoft. This use, I have a Zoft with the Doctor tag that I pretty much always used, that made that specific head one of my most used melee weapons. Because Exodia Contagion is just good, even if it's not ranked up, because all it does is increase the damage that it does after going 30 meters at rank 3, which is 400% at rank 3. It always needs to travel 30 meters regardless. My score is turning very quick. Because I need to. Oh no, it's fine. That's terrible. don't have energy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is going terrible. Okay, there we go. Still going terrible. So I do not have a lot of my support. This.
Life support has been replenished.
Okay, I need to get that. I need to be able to have my Tauron strike in case of a terrible blast. And I have like okay. Things fall apart very quick.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I should be able to sustain-ish. Of course, I immediately walk into it. I saw it and I literally jumped towards it like a damn genius. We're having to really dial in here, fellas. Fella. But consistently, I don't know. I don't know. That's just like a default thing. That's, yeah, I figured that would happen eventually. Okay. Last gap looks right, especially with this specific thing that I have. I do want to summon my crewmate.
Spore saturation is nearing critical mass. After that point, no
Damn,
amount
I
of
should have
life
something
support
effective.
is-
Even with like -2
Life
range.
support activated. You will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. I've delivered another
give me
life
that.
support capsule.
Do this. Kill everything. 30 radius. There you are. This the whole time. Put some radiation on it so they're hitting each other, not me. And his new Perchance. Couldn't have normal, right? Be a lich. Okay, you know what I'm not gonna do? So I'm not gonna jump into the toxic phase. As I almost jump into it again. It's crazy. I yearn for the toxic phase. Consider this is a pretty beneficial lot better than blue ones, so a lot more movement back and forth.
Additional life support has
Why do you
arrived.
spawn that far away? Let's grab it. This. There we go. I'm gonna I almost jumped right into the toxic. No, don't do it. Not even close. Around here, it's expert. so glad that that title, like the hiking ability that she uses there, isn't anything special. Because one way that they could make the threat like malice, torment, or violence, specifically malice, is to make it clear your buttons. Like if she hits you with that tidal wave, and it's just gone everything that you have stacked up. That's an idea. That's $1 million idea right there. Expectable piece of business. In the alternate universe where I'm intelligent. I yearn for the shit clouds. That a dev both A somehow found me streaming or one of my videos specific. B actually liked the idea that it or suggested it to me. But it would be a cool idea. This button and stuff. Kick hit the guy, oh my god. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, it looks like my brief... Respite. Clear status effects. At least I thought it might be a visual thing. It doesn't actually clear, it just looks like it cleared, which might be why I died there. But it looked like it did clear it. Whenever I or my ability, which, the brief respite then gives me my shields back. 15,000, that's not bad.
The more successful we will be.
There's almost another toxic. I'm glad they don't instantly hit because if they did, the moment you got it, I would have been dead 30 times by now. This is an idea I had a long time ago, but I feel like warframes that are elemental, for example, Saryn being toxic, or Frost being cold-based, and Ember being heat-based, should be intrinsically immune to those effects. Just as a little, but that would, of course, that'd be slightly unfair because warframes that aren't armor-based, but some warframes don't need that kind of thing, right? I guess technically Frost doesn't need it because of his augment mod. The Ember doesn't need it because of her augment mod, which do the same thing, just for giving over like Saryn here, I need to use external arcane to get over just keep tank. Rock off, boy. You want to try to keep that high thing up. What am I getting? I wonder. That might have something to do with my companion. Something that he's doing somehow does second which applies for fire. Maybe it's just one of the mods that I'm not sure. Give me over inconsistently because obviously not using Lex because that would be a death sentence initially, myself because it doesn't do nearly enough damage to one heavy. If it's violence, I actually don't give a fuck. Because, disables. You speak the devil's name and he appears. I am going to need to ignore his ass. This.
Life support has been replenished.
Fine. I hate that you just waste energy, but I knew I shouldn't have popped that. I just need to be able to pop on it. Dick! Get away from me! Ah, the geometry! I can't see. Leave me alone! Die! Die! Be gone! Oh, shit. No energy. Here. Oh. No shit. This.
Saturation is nearing the critical mass. After that point, no amount of life support will save you.
Yeah, I know.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I'm surviving just enough intervals to allow me to keep up my...
Life support activated.
I'm surviving just long enough in my intervals to allow me to keep up my life support pods. I've been using the same two. Did I use a different one other than these? No, it's just on these two. Because I had to keep over here.
Spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere.
I lied. Well,
life support has been replenished.
okay, just a little bit longer. Okay, guys, let's lock the hell in. Okay, I think it does actually clear status points whenever I use Brief Respite and it restores my shield. It doesn't look like it's just a visual thing, because I don't think I was taking damage from that heat proc after it visually disappeared, which is interesting, honestly. I'll have to test that here. Is it only on whenever my thing is fully broken? That's always here the status. The thing is these guys don't put statistics on toxin enemies or specific enemies. The Mutilus mystery. Here. I does, but that was fully loaded. But I do know that it does clear status effects. At the very least, a full break. Full break, and I cast it. But it clears the status, which is actually a huge protection. Gives me another layer of survivability on this build. Even though if I'm using Ocucor with secondary fortified, I don't need the second layer. For an additional layer, it's already that powerful. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh, of course, you're like somewhere weird.
Another life support capsule is now available.
And close. There we go. I realized that last time I didn't put my Saryn and whatnot on screen, like teasing. I wanna put the next one in the lineup at the very end. Teaser. I just gotta remember to do that. I should remember this time since I'm saying I should remember to distract them about that. Out of all of the 30 minutes so far, this one is definitely the one I've had to actually pay attention the most to. Because of I didn't change my build around to accommodate the fact that I'm not going to be using Ocucor or something that gives me overguard. Which I don't intend on doing. I'm running what I run. I'll change a little bit up a bit. It's kind of arbitrary, because I'm not explicitly doing any challenges or anything. Jesus Christ. Fucking energy or effectiveness? No, much less energy. I would be dead 30 on it. I feel like happy days against those damn boulders and miners. That's all right there. The YouTuber, not the show. As if anybody on this guy's ring that isn't the English ring would know the show. Like in Happy Days, the only reason I know the show Happy Days is YouTuber Happy Days. He's gonna be mad in there soon if I realize that he's actually not streaming. He should be though. I think he is. I've watched him for years. Oh, what am I doing? I'm getting distracted. Get me out of here, please. There we go. That is 30 minutes with Saryn. Died a couple times, but yeah. That is bound to happen.
Spore saturation is nearing critical mass. After that point, no amount of life support will save you.
I guess I should showcase my amp as well, because that really carried me here. Well, let's go through what I got. 77,000 credits, 18 steel essence. Bunch of stuff. 2,300 kills. 240 abilities used because, you know, abilities used. I think the most so far still is Dante. Go over here, show off my amp. Upgrade. the Saint Skizinator. Does it show what parts it has? The Clamora Prism, Certus Brace, and the Pod Scaffold. It gives it the beam on the primary, it shoots out a Kamehameha, and then its secondary is a glaive that actually hones in. That secondary fire is actually really good because whenever it has that magnetized bubble on it, because void damage puts the magnetized bubble on enemies, the glaive will actually orbit it, and it's just a good. Yeah, of course I obviously have a bunch of stuff on here, like whenever I use an ability I get 60% damage on amps. I obviously have the mods on my Tauron Strike that give it even more damage, but it is pretty good nonetheless, because it was good even before the Tauron Strikes came out. Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Operator.
that was close.
Use the term covered
Next
in
up is
blood.
Styanax with the AX-52, the AK Samadhi, and the Bow Prime. Not gonna show you the build here yet. No, that's gonna have to wait. But yeah, that is 30 minutes. Perchance.